Even photographs seem to lose their color over time. So what do you do with a valuable painting when time begins to take its toll? Elizabeth Donatelli has found a talented woman who rescues distressed artwork.
An artist is responsible for creating images and moods on canvas. But what happens when the canvas is destroyed?
This painting was brought to me in 42 pieces. It was vandalized at the church. It's a very well done early 19th century copy of Andrea del Sarto. Original is in Uffizi in Florence. Even if it was copied, it was still very valuable and people wanted to restore it. Unfortunately, some of the pieces were missing, like this hand, so I had to write to Fiji to send me transparency so I could reconstruct that hand. So this is how I got it, and this is after.
Now take a look at the baby's eyes in the painting. Notice that the one on the left is not as vibrant. This is because Matysek is in the process of restoring it, which takes time because she must fill in the missing color and not paint over the original.
This came to me as a winter scene. It was overpainted. I didn't even know it was a spring. Somebody, see, they changed the composition. They took out all of those two trees. So I started cleaning here.
So what happens if the canvas is ripped, like the one in this picture, which was in a car crash? The good news is that it can be fixed, but the bad news is it's going to take a very long time. She must first individually glue each thread together before supporting it with a new canvas. Then she cleans it before adding the missing paint. Matysek is also an artist herself and showed me some of her work.
I have to be in peace with myself. I can't be upset with something because then I can't paint. You have to hear what I call the voice that tells you what to paint.
Here's her painting of a South African man whom she views as sad yet full of pride. She also paints landscape. This one she did on a boat while it was moving against the current. Could you have ever guessed? And here, she painted to learn how to gold leaf and antique paintings as a student at the Academy of Fine Arts in Warsaw. But the most challenging piece of art that she says she's ever worked on was not one of her own, but the 250-foot-long and 25-foot-tall mural in the casino on Catalina Island. Working 10 to 12 hours a day for a year, she removed 1/2 inch of dust and restored the color.
I think I did something important for American history. I think it was worth preserving.
A native of Poland, Matysek now lives in Torrance with her son Paul, who helps her craft many of her paintings' frames, such as this one. She has other interests, including sports and music, but visual arts will always be her passion.
If you can imagine, you walk and you see something beautiful and you think, oh, this looks nice. Those are the moments I want to paint.
There's reality, and there's the artist's impression of reality, which you see through their work. I'm Elizabeth Donatelli with Spotlight Torrance.
That's amazing. Thank you, Elizabeth. Now, if you're in need of Eva's help or advice, she can be reached at 540-4429. Okay, break out that calendar and a marker and let the fun begin. We've got your coming attractions in the spotlight. The Torrance Area Chamber of Commerce invites you to the 8th Annual Dragon Circle Chinese New Year celebration. Thursday, January 15th from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. The Chamber will host the celebration at the Torrance Hilton. The networking event will feature special corporate guest speakers